morning, Hawks. Today is Monday, March 17th, 2025. My name is Sofia Morin.
And my name is Ethan Gutierrez. Oh, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Thank you, Hawks. You may now be seated.
For our clubs and sports section, we have the following announcements.
Hawks tennis season started this week. Please stop by room 207 today to sign up and subscribe to Tennis Alerts. The first official meeting and practice will be held today.
It's important to always be in a dress code on a daily basis. You must be wearing a solid black, gray, or white polo shirt that is tucked in at all times. Only natural hair colored is allowed.
On Thursdays, you are allowed to wear college or military shirts, and don't forget to show your Hawk spirit on Fridays. Remember, no hoodies or torn jeans are allowed on campus. We always want to dress for success. Let's go to Studio 2 with Miss Ruiz.
Having a wonderful Monday morning. Thank you all for joining us today. Teachers, we do want to remind you that we do have our faculty meeting today at 4 p.m. in the library, so we will see you there this afternoon. Students, we do want to let you know that STAR is just around the corner, and we need to make sure that you are ready. Beginning this week, we will be having mini STAR camps during nest time. Every Monday, you will report to your first period class. Then Tuesday through Friday, you will be in your STAR camp or with your STAR camp teacher. Please make sure you check the bulletin boards to find out where your class is going to be for the rest of the week during nest time only. We will be taking attendance for nest time, so please make sure that you are reporting to that class daily. Monday announcements will be live, but for the rest of the week, we are going to be going through the intercom, and this is just to ensure as much time as possible for our STAR mini camps. And so, again, every Monday we will have our live announcements, and so our counselors can also do their SEL lessons. But Tuesday through Friday, we will be doing announcements through the intercom. TALPAS makeups will be continued as needed, so please make sure you're checking your emails for more information. I have a great big shout out to our band teachers and band students. They came in this past Friday to prepare for their UIL competition. Great job, Hawks. Thank you so much for showing that great commitment. As always, Hawks, cell phones and earbuds must be turned off and out of sight. If it is seen, heard, or being used, it will be picked up and a $15 fee will be charged. Our focus is on your learning, and these devices are distractions. Don't forget that if you have excessive absences, you and your parents can be taken to court, and this does include our nest time absences. So don't be one of those students. Even missing one class counts as an absence. Our campus vision is building resilient achievers as our leaders, and we can reach our vision by following our PBIS Hawk Core values. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be present. So some examples of being responsible is to do your best at all times, ask questions when you don't understand something, actively participate in all class activities and assignments, complete and turn in your classwork and or homework on time. Never forget that you are loved here at Horizon Middle School, and we are happy that you are here each and every day. If someone hasn't told you they love you today, Hawks, I am telling you I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day today. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better, so don't stop reaching for your goals. The decisions you make today affect you tomorrow, so always make those great decisions. Have a great day, Hawks. Now let's go back to Studio One with our anchors.
Counselors with today's SEL lesson.
Good morning. I hope you all had a peaceful, restful week, and we're back at work today. So we're going to continue with the SEL lessons for the week. It's very important that you pay attention because it is important information, not only for you to learn, but to grow. So let's just recap on some of the things that we've learned the past semester and this semester. We've learned about rumor spreading and gossip. We've learned about having good manners. We've learned about respect. We've learned about conflict resolution and the consequences it might have. So today, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to talk about hygiene and cleanliness. This is very important as well because it's not only for your physical well-being, but your emotional well-being. We want to keep you healthy inside and out. So hygiene and cleanliness. Let's talk a little bit about that. So health, it's a state of physical, mental, and social well-being. It is not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So again, being healthy is it's the physical part, the mental part, and the social part. So what is hygiene? Hygiene is healthy habits that include bathing, brushing teeth, keeping skin protected from the sun, and washing hands frequently. This is very important. Remember, we're around a lot of people all day long. We touch a lot of surfaces, so it's important to wash our hands. So good and bad hygiene. The difference between good and bad hygiene is good hygiene keeps you protected from germs, viruses, dangerous UV rays from the sun, and things in the environment that can hurt or make you ill. Bad hygiene allows all these things to affect your body and make you sick. So the benefits of good hygiene is very simple. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, addressing the spread of germs and viruses in schools is essential to the health of youth, our schools, and our nation. Good hygiene prevents the spread of germs and viruses and also affects or improves your overall well-being. It also helps to give you a good first impression to others. This is very important that we take care of our hygiene. We come to school with nice, clean uniforms and showered and ready for our day. This makes us feel good. It improves our self-esteem. And then also what happens is we're going to feel good about ourselves and we're going to be presentable and people are going to feel that from us. And they're going to reciprocate how we feel. So hand washing. Washing hands keeps students in school. And about 22 million school days are lost each year due to the common cold. Think about that. 22 million days of school are lost. That means about 22 million kids are absent from school or several times because of the common cold. Now remember, if you're sick, stay home. We want to keep you from getting sick. That's why we're having this conversation with you all. But if you're not and you're choosing to stay home because you just don't feel like it, or it's Friday, or it's only a half day, it's important that you come to school. Mistress just addressed that you can be sent to court. Remember, some viruses and bacteria can live up to 20 minutes to 2 hours on surfaces like cafeteria tables, doorknobs, and desks. So that's why it's very important to wash our hands. So how to wash your hands? You use warm water, soap, scrub them, and make sure you get under your nail beds in at least 30 seconds. That's about saying the alphabet twice. Dry your hands with a clean paper towel or use an automatic dryer. If you are unable to wash your hands, use this hand sanitizer. I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to hand it now to Ms. Gutierrez so she can finish the rest of the lesson.
Good morning, Hawks. And also, as we continue with this lesson, before we do that, I do want to just wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day, because it is that day. So let's go forward as we continue with our lesson on hygiene. Showering. It's important that you all shower daily. Physical health helps wash away germs and prevent illness, infection, and other problems. Mental health, in the morning, it can be energizing and help wake you up, and in the evening, it can help to calm you before you go to bed. And then socially, bodies have smells, lots of them. The less often we clean ourselves, the more likely we are to develop noticeable odors. And you might not smell yourself, but other people around will. Sometimes these can turn people off. The appearance of not being clean can also cause us to feel self-conscious and insecure. So it's important that we not just get in the shower and let the water stream over our body, but we use the soap, we use the shampoo, and we actually get in there and scrub our hair really well just to get all those germs and the dirt from the day off of ourselves. And how often should you shower? Well, tweens and teens, guidelines for bathing. Dermatologists tell parents that once puberty starts, kids should shower or take a bath daily. And that's when it's really important right now. Your bodies are changing, especially during these middle school years. So wash your face twice a day to remove oil and dirt, and take a bath or shower after swimming, playing sports, or sweating heavily. So it doesn't matter if you get in the swimming pool, you're going to have all that chlorine and the chemicals on you, so you want to wash that off of yourself. If you go to the beach, same thing. Just because you're in the water doesn't mean you're actually taking those germs and elements off of yourself. And then healthy teeth and gums. So this is super important too. The health and cleanliness of your mouth is important if you don't brush and floss. So it gives you cavities, which are holes in your teeth that can form. Your breath will probably not smell very, very good. So you're going to have that bad breath. And you may be at higher risk for serious diseases later on in life, such as heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. So it's really important that you're brushing and flossing daily, and making those trips to the dentist. And here in Horizon now, there's so much development. We have so many the dental offices that are opening up everywhere. So it's super important that you make those appointments and get in. So how often should you brush and floss? At least twice a day, one time in the morning and one in the night. And consider brushing between meals too. Floss at least one time a day, and especially when you feel food stuck between your teeth. And then foods you should avoid. Bacteria in your mouth grows on sugar. So try to eat as little junk food as possible, which are things like candy, chocolate, and other sweets. And avoid drinking sweet sodas and sweet teas. And if you do have these things, and then later at least try to brush them off. And then we also need protection from our sun. So childhood sunburns may increase a person's risk of developing melanoma. And this is one of the most serious forms of cancer. It's a skin cancer. Most of more than 1 million cases of non-melanoma skin cancer diagnosed yearly in the United States are considered to be sun-related. So every time you're going to be out in that sun, and just daily, apply the sunscreen to your face. Also, 80% of the average person's lifetime sun exposure happens between or before the age of 18. Skin cancer is the most common of all cancers, and it accounts for nearly half of all cancers in the United States, and that's an outstanding number. So it's easily avoided if you're just applying the protection from the skin with sunscreen. Avoid the sun between 9 and 4 because those are the most prominent hours. Seek shade out, especially in the middle of the day, and cover your head with a wide brim hat. Cover your shades your face, your ears, and your neck. So it's super important to do that. Use sunscreen with a sun protection factor of the SPF of 15 or higher. Apply a generous amount on your palm and then rub it all over your skin. Put it on every 15 minutes before you're going out into the sun. You can, even when you're swimming, you're not just getting in the water and then coming out and not reapply it as often as possible. And then before we go into the reflection, there's a couple of things that I have noticed on campus that it's going to help you keep yourself protected, especially from germs. And one of those things is I see a lot of students sneezing. They sneeze into their hand. They're touching their face, and then they grab handles, or they even grab somebody else's hand. That's the quickest way to pass those germs off. So be really conscientious of that. And then the other thing I've noticed quite a bit is girls sharing makeup. You're putting on somebody else's mascara, eyeliner, lip liner, that kind of thing. It seems like it's an innocent thing. You should never, not even with your own family members, should you be sharing makeup and cosmetic items. That's the quickest way to pick up an eye infection, to get yourself sick. So be sure that you are only using your items. For example, if I have a sister come over and she's done it once, she picked up my pressed powder and used it on her face, I tossed it in the trash. And she got a little offended, but the thing is that I don't want germs from the skin and oils off her face on mine. So you need to be really conscientious of that. And then sharing drinks. I know a lot of you will have a drink, especially those morning coffees. You bring them in and you're sipping on it, and then someone else says, oh, I'd like a little sip of that. Don't share drinks. That's the quickest way that you can get yourself sick. You've got to be conscientious, but you've got to be smart about the things that you're doing, guys. So in reflection, how does your daily hygiene routine impact your overall health and well-being? And how does your daily hygiene routine affect your interactions with others? These are things, teachers, that you can take a few minutes just to reflect with your students for overall proper hygiene and keeping ourselves healthy all the time. Hawks, that's it for today. Make it a marvelous Monday, and we'll see you soon. Now back to Studio One with our anchors.
Thank you, Ms. Gutierrez and Ms. Gomez.
Teachers, remember to follow the 5-step plan. Please check the students for dress code.
That's all for today.
Have a great day, Hawks.